pregnancy and surviving the first trimester. Let's talk about the moment you found out that you're pregnant. I want to tell him because I was not sure what was happening. I found out, I think, when I was about Feb. It was actually in Feb, so I had to wait. Remember, this was not my second pregnancy. Let me find out first what's happening. I need to take extra precaution. Everything is, and I feel like days are not moving. Oh, it was bad. One was cologne. I truly told my husband, you need those. I could not take those because Hello, mummies, and welcome to the Hope Connect with you, me, Charlie, the girl mom. On today's video, we're going to be talking about pregnancy and surviving the first trimester. So if you haven't subscribed to the Girl Mom content, to the Hope Connect, please do hit the subscribe button. And we're going to be talking more and learning more each and every day. So, mannies, let's talk about the moment you found out that you're pregnant. From then to surviving the first trimester. I feel like they should just call it the hell trimester because a lot is going on. So from the time that you find out that you're pregnant, you're excited, everything. Most people find out, like in my case, I found out, I think when I was about the moment I missed my first period. It was around 6 weeks. This was not my second pregnancy, so it made sense for me to want to wait until I see my period. But my period didn't come. It was in Feb. It was actually in Feb. My period didn't come the whole of Feb. Then on the 1st of March, I went and bought a test. Remember when you clicks in the morning, bought a test. When I bought a test and I showed it to my husband, it was in the kitchen. I just went to the bathroom. I didn't want to tell him because I was not sure what was happening. So I had to wait. Because I was like, let me find out first what's happening. But I could tell because the signs were there. I missed my period. I didn't go to my period though. The last time I saw my period was in Jan. So February, I didn't see my period. So I was definitely sure that I was pregnant. Took the test. It was like positive. So I already showed it. They were just laughing, just laughed about it. I'm like, oh, okay. I was happy. But I was now cautious. Like, if you watched my previous video where I explained everything that happened with my miscarriage, I don't want to get into that. So because this was my second pregnancy, I decided that I need to take extra precautions. I don't want to experience that thing. But the paranoia is still there. That's one thing about rainbow pregnancies. The paranoia will always be there. You feel like every time everything is wrong. The most important thing that you have to do is to keep calm. Always remind yourself that you're powerful. You can do this. I'm also going to do another video where I'm going to be like, how can you let go of thoughts? How do you become yourself again after you've experienced a loss? How do you now go to the next one? So with me, it felt like I was just trying to avoid what had happened the first time. Even when people used to say, no, it's not going to happen this time around, it will stick. So as I'm still trying to get my head around being pregnant for the second time, morning sickness was like, not on my watch. Guys, that first trimester morning sickness, it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't even know how I survived it. I remember the first time I started feeling like something was wrong. It was hot. March is very hot in South Africa. Sometimes like the sun, you just wake up, the sun is already there. So if you know me, you know that I work from home. So I woke up one morning. My husband had already left for work. I woke up one morning. And I felt like I wanted to throw up. So I went to the bathroom. I could feel that something wants to come up, but it was not coming. And it was so hot. It's still in the morning. It was around 7 a.m. But it was so hot. So I was like, no, tried throwing up. From that day until the end of. So as soon as I stand by the window and when the wind, I would throw up. But that was not the worst. The worst came when I could not stomach anything, because with first trimester, you just feel like everything that you try to put in is bad. And let me not mention the smell, everything that you're trying to. If somebody puts a cologne or if you smell something that, guys, you are going through a lot during your first trimester. I went through a lot. Let me not. You're the bloating. The bloating. You feel like your stomach. You wanna eat, but the food is not eatable, and then your stomach does, like, you just feel like you wanna go to the toilet. You're gassed up the whole time. You're gassed up. But the only way you can suppress this feeling of is to eat. I remember I saw a video that kept on telling me that you need to eat. And I had my friend, shout out to my friend Lolita. Lolita kept telling me that you need to eat whatever you find, eat, because the more you are hungry, the more it's gonna be painful for you. The more you're not gonna be able to stomach anything. I felt like with first trimester really tried me as a person. It really did. Because I don't want to talk, because the more I talk, it would just go bad. I remember on my birthday, it was on my birthday that year that I was pregnant. I just spent the whole day in bed, and I started crying. I'm like, God, what is happening to me? Why do I feel like this? Because you just feel like everything is, and you feel like days are not moving. People will tell you that, nah, it'll pass. As soon as you reach the second trimester, you start feeling better. But people don't talk about what must I do now to make sure that I don't feel the way that I'm feeling. I'm so glad that first trimester really showed me that, because it really showed me that I'm strong. Water, I could not drink water. I didn't know that somebody can survive with no water at all, until, like, my sister told me that, okay, you should try buying water. You don't drink water from the tap, because sometimes, like, some babies don't want that. Then I bought water. When I bought water, it became better. I could not drink water, so I was not surviving on water. I'd say the only foods that I ate during my first trimester, let me think. I don't think I ate anything. I really didn't have a particular thing that I liked during first trimester, because I could not eat anything. I'm trying so hard to think, what is it that I ate during the first trimester? Wheat bix, yes. So I had wheat bix that I would eat in the morning. So and also, I don't want to even start to think of those pills, those vitamins that they gave you. I could not take those. Because I thought that was what was making the bloating to be so unbearable. So what I would do is I would put my vitamins in the wheat bix in the morning. Then I would just force myself to eat. I spent the whole day without eating. I'm throwing up. I can't eat. Just imagine that. Let's just imagine that combination. You can't eat. You are throwing up. You try to smell something, everything smells. I didn't even want anyone with cologne. I truly told my husband, you need to stop using cologne. If you want to put on your lotion, you have to go and do it outside. And then, because I could not. I was just a sickly person. I'm trying to think of any other thing that I experienced during my first trimester that somebody could experience. But remember, like, bodies are different. People say that if you're pregnant with a girl, girls will make you go through the most. I don't know, it's just a myth that a lot of people say that girls will make you go through a lot. But yeah, overall, my first trimester was horrible. It showed me flames. I could not eat. It was bad. My first trimester was a lot. But I would say that just make sure that, I think fruits, if somebody had told me earlier that I need to eat fruits, because towards the end, that's when I would now try out other foods, because before that I could not. And like this first trimester, it lasts from the moment you find out that you're pregnant to about 14-15 weeks. That's when it gets better. I can't even remember when it got better. I could just see okay, now I can eat. I didn't even know that now it's better. You can't even tell. You just see it yourself that, okay, yeah, I can eat. Oh, okay, I'm trying to eat this. I'm craving this. Then you know you're off the hoods. Then you know when you know. But yeah, overall, that was my first trimester, guys. Please tell me, what is your first trimester experience in the comment? I look forward to reading those comments and see you in the next video.